StreamYard.
Hello, everybody. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are part of the world. This is Coach Paul, and this is the Pinoy Digital Solutions Podcast, Beyond Frontliners. Sa mga nakaraang linggo, nag-interview tayo ng mga entrepreneurs kung paano sila nagtatrive, ano yung mga challenges na kinakaharap nila ngayong COVID-19 pandemic. And syempre, kasama natin ang ating co-host, si Joseph. Kamusta na, Joseph?
Hello guys, so welcome sa Pinoy Digital Solutions and super excited kami ngayong araw na to dahil bigatin talaga yung mga kapanayam natin ngayon.
Yeah, talagang bigatin. Actually, nakikita natin siya sa screen. Pero before natin i-interviewin ang ating guest, very special yung guest natin ngayong gabi, no, Joseph? Because actually, personally, kilala ko si Coach Jon sa church pa lang sa Pilipinas. Pero after that, I follow him. Ito yung ilan sa mga products ni Coach Jon, First Steps to Freedom, Business Blueprint. Ito talaga yung sinundan ko. And personally, Joseph, malaking bagay, blessing talaga siya because nung nag-work pa ako sa Navy, nasa Navy pa rin naman ako, pero nung nasa barko pa ako, I realized yung opportunity na pwede ka naman talaga maging entrepreneur. So, you know that our speaker for tonight he is the author of Conscious Entrepreneur. He is also the founder of Negosyo University. And as a corporate employee for 8 years, he got sick and tired of his job and started his own business. He has been in online business for over a decade and has personally coached over 3,000 people. Take note, Joseph, 3,000 online entrepreneurs na yung na-coach ni Coach Jon. And we believe, that he's been a blessing to everybody. And in the Philippines, he has generated over 70 million pesos, of worth of products sa kanyang mga digital ebooks, sa kanyang masterclass. And ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we want to introduce to you our guest speaker for tonight. Especially it's Independence Day. We're talking about financial freedom. No other than Coach Jon Orana. Coach, good evening po sa inyo. Coach Jon Orana, good evening.
And Joseph, magandang araw. And of course, lahat ng mga followers natin sa Pinoy Digital Solutions. Yan, nakaka-excite. This is really an exciting moment for us to share with you guys. Of course, it's my first time to be in your program and to have Joseph and Paul. I think si Joseph ngayon ko lang ata nakilala, though of course, we've always been connected naman sa Facebook.
Yeah.
Oh yes, part kami ni Joseph ng IBMC. In fact, nagkakilala kami ni Joseph sa Internet Business Masterclass ni Coach Jon. Coach Jon, kamusta na?
Yes. Okay naman, busy tayo at marami tayong dapat tulungan, but at the same time, busy ka at masaya ka. Yun ang isang buhay, isang sign ng isang chilyonaryo eh. Hindi pwedeng busy ka lang, pagod na pagod ka, tapos miserable ang buhay. Kinakailangan nag-enjoy ka.
Tama. Looking back, like 16 years ago, nakasama ko si Coach Jon nga sa youth organization, sa isang church organization. And I still remember, siya yung nagmo-moderate ng forum namin. At siya yung tinatawag na, ang term pa natin doon, Coach Jon, webmaster.
I know. Not many know this. Nagkakaalaman na ng edad, pero yeah, we're early on. We're a little early, I should say, sa web, Paul.
Oo nga po, kaya talagang blessing to see you again, really connected to you, especially the full of friends that you have, Mm-hmm. Well, yun nga, Coach, yes. Coach Joseph, some questions to you.
Sige.
Yeah.
Shoot, Joseph.
Actually, Coach, 2 taon mo ako niligawan sa email. So, before ako mag-enroll sa course mo, and nung employee ako, ito lang rin yung gusto kong itanong and gustong marinig siguro ng mga kapwa natin na mga employees ngayon. Nung employee ka pa, Coach, what are your struggles? And sana, I think makaka-relate talaga yung ating mga listeners ngayon.
Yes, I would say marami. Pero I would say siguro mag-focus na tayo ng biggest one, and that will be the mindset of being an employee and versus entrepreneurship. It's like, it's a two different world. Hindi naman yung empleyado ka, you wanna become an entrepreneur, parang magbabago ka lang ng gagawin mo. There are a lot of mindset shifts that has to happen. And lalo na pagka lumaki ka ng katulad ko na hindi naman entrepreneurial ang parents mo, wala ka namang entrepreneur na friends, wala ka namang network na entrepreneurs. So it's a completely that is the biggest thing. That is the biggest thing because somehow you are in a journey na marami namang nagmamahal sa'yo pero hindi ka nila maintindihan eh. Yun eh. You are in a journey na pagka nagnegosyo ka, some people, they just gonna think na, gusto mo lang yumaman or gusto mo lang basta umasenso, yun lang yung nasa sa isip nila eh. So again, the biggest will be the mindset shift dahil yun nga, pagka empleyado ka, you've pretty much given up your freedom. Ganun lang naman lagi yun eh, right? If you let someone give you money, then you have to give up your freedom. Right? When you take security, lagi kasi silang magkabaligtad eh. Ano bang term natin doon? It's like, they're completely opposite eh, right? If you give your freedom, if you embrace your security, you give up your freedom. If you want freedom, you have to give up the idea of security, which, again, as I work as an employee back then was young, I also one thing that I realized yung illusion ng security eh. Because that is the biggest, I would say, parang bait ng employment is, if you are an employee, you have a secure job and a secure income. So yun yung mga bagay na, when I was an employee, okay, is it true? If I have a business, how true it is, right? Until I get fired sa trabaho. So when 2001, I think it was 2002 after the, I don't know si Paul kung nasa US na, but after the September 11 attack in New York, I'm still working in Ortigas and with my Australian boss. And after the September 11 attack, nagkaroon ng dot-com bubble and we all got fired. That's my first time po na ma-fire ako sa trabaho ko. And that made me realize at a very young age, okay, there's really no job security, right? Because in an instant, I lost everything. I lost my ability to make money. I lost my income. The following day, of course, meron namang separation pay, but yun. So I would say, again, the biggest will be the mindset shift ng pagiging isang empleyado. Of course, papasok na rin dun yung managing your time because you have a full-time job and at the same time, you wanna run a business on the side. So, yeah.
Coach Jon, nabanggit mo nga yung mindset, napakahalaga. And isa sa mga very thankful ako sa inyo, yung nag-start pa lang ako, nung I think 5 years ago, nung nabasa ko tong Steps to Freedom nyo, ito yung naglagay sa akin ng mindset, Which is speaking of which, you talk about mindset. Pero nabalikan nyo po ba, looking back, maybe 10 to 15 years ago, nung nag-i-start pa kayo, nung magnegosyo, paano po ba kayo nagsimula magnegosyo? And ano po yung mga influences nyo? Sino yung mga naging, masasabi nating coaches nyo sa pagsisimula po ng online business?
For my very first year pa lang kasi ng pamamasukan, nakita ko na yung limitations ng being an employee. The thing is, bata ka, wala kang mentor, wala kang coach. May internet na noon, Paul and Joseph, but it's not as big right now in terms of internet access. There are not a lot of coaches and mentors out there. I'm talking about back in 2001, 2002, wala talaga eh. I still remember I'm just listening to this radio station sa Philippines and these are like mga business mentors. Pero that's pretty much it eh. You cannot, they are more of like an MC rather than, they're more of like a host kaysa sa entrepreneur talaga eh. So anyways, I was always have this struggle. Sabi ko parang eto lang pala yung kikitain ko kinsenas katapusan. Mind you, my income is relatively okay. Hindi naman siya masyadong malaki. Pero yung idea lang kasi na every 15 and 30, eto na. Parang meron na akong, parang there's something wrong. Parang I think there's something out there. Again, bata ka kasi, Paul, and you don't know. And then, yun nga, until I read a book ni Robert Kiyosaki, which I would say the biggest, at least yung initial understanding ko sa entrepreneurship, doon ko nakita rin yung 4 quadrant ni Robert Kiyosaki. I think the biggest thing kasi sa ginawa doon sa libro ni Robert Kiyosaki is how he explained the difference between an employee, a as an self-employed, a business owner, and investor. It's not much about the entire book in itself, but how he give a clear distinction between those things. And then doon ko nakita yung limitations ng income ng if you're a small business owner or if you're an employee versus self-employed, and then you want to become a business owner. So yun yung I would say naging simula. Now the good thing kasi sa akin, Paul and Joseph, is after graduation, doon ako natuto talaga magbasa eh. I try to learn from seek information. I still remember nasa Manila ako, bumibili na ako ng mga ilang business books sa Amazon pa. Kasi alam niyo naman, very limited pa rin, at least back then. National bookstore lang. Alam niyo yon, I've been really hungry for information na wala akong mapagkunan anywhere else eh. So wala talaga akong mentor, a coach in the beginning. It's more of like a self-study kind of person. I know that I really would like to become an entrepreneur. Kaya it took me almost 8 years before I was able to escape. And during that time, I just also one thing. I just want to have more freedom, more time. Of course, I want to have more money, you know. So ganun yung nangyari, and then eventually nagkaroon ako ng online business. I didn't even know na babagsak ako yung magiging coach or mentor. Kung alam ko lang, di sana dinocument ko yung journey ko from the very beginning. Di ang sarap sana noon, ano?
Tama, Coach. Pwede na nagawa ka namin ng libro. Jon Orana, ano?
Di ba, no?
Journey.
Oo, ganda sana. Hindi ko naman alam eh. Kasi nga, ay para kang outcast noon, guys, eh, to be honest. Ngayon kasi, yung entrepreneur, cool na eh. You know, having an online business, cool na eh. Pero nung nagsisimula ako, hindi eh. It's like, you're different. Parang you're kind of weird for many people. Ganun.
Yeah, even nga yung mga work from home, di ba, Kuya?
Work from home.
Kasi gaya nga nung kwento ni Coach Jan din, sa kanyang mga email stories, dahil yung media nag-play rin ng big role rito eh. Kasi di ba sa mga teleserye, yung mga mayayaman, masasama, yung mga mahihirap.
Yes.
Sila eh.
Yes. That is one of the biggest, I would say, na pagka yan ang pinag-uusapan, I can talk over and over and over again eh, because coming from a Christian background, yes. Of course, it's not about against Christianity or whatsoever, but there are a lot of misunderstanding, I would say, pagdating sa wealth eh, pagdating sa pera. And one of the things that I learned eh, hindi ka pala pwedeng yumaman o umasenso pag deep inside you, meron kang negative issue sa pera eh. Pag may negative issue ka sa pagkita, pagka, bilang isang coming again from a Christian environment na, they really frown upon if you gonna make a lot of money. So, yeah, yun.
Coach, ang tanong ko naman isa pa, paano ka naman napunta sa digital information business since kami nga ni Coach Paul ay naging estudyante mo? So, matanong lang, paano ka napunta doon sa digital information business?
Yes, I was a web designer as early as 1998, 1999. So I've been in the web, been exposed in the web very early on talaga. By accident, I don't believe an accident because give you a story, okay? This is a funny story. Nung nagme-mentor na lang ako, nung nagko-coach na lang ako, doon ako nag-look back and connecting the dots. Alam niyo yun, guys. So, ako po ay school bukol ng college. I have to be honest. Ako po ay took engineering. 5 years lamang po ang course ng engineering. I took it like about 6.5 years. So, isipin po ninyo na una pang gumraduate yung mga sumunod sa akin. And yung last year ko po sa Jon University, I have a subject, may naiwan ako. Ano ba tawag natin doon sa naiwan na subject? Paul, naalala mo ba yung term natin? Jose Rizal.
Back subject.
Oo, back subject. Oo, naiwan na siya. Naiwan ko siya, Jose Rizal. Isang-isa na lang, graduate na ako. Sabi ko, summer class. So, summer class. Punta ako, summer class. So, bumababa ako. I can't remember kung UN or Calao Station yung sa LRT eh. Pagbaba mo ron, maglalakad pa kami ng about half kilometer siguro bago makarating sa building. Meron kaming walkway and summer class po yun. So ang init. So what I do is I go to the library, which is hindi ko madalas ginagawa dahil hindi naman talaga ako nag-aaral. Pero hindi naman ako nagbubulakbol. Lagi ko naman pinapasukan yung ko. Kaya lang parang anyways. So ganun yung ginawa ko. I go there. Before I before I enter the class, summer yun. Pag summer class, normally mga 2 hours, 3 hours, hindi naman air condition yung room namin back then eh. So, and then after the class, mainit pa rin dahil nga summer eh, March. Pupunta muna uli ako sa library magpapalamig bago umuwi. Then I grab a book since nasa computer engineering ako. Nagkaroon ako ng interest sa HTML. Right? Sabi ko, uy, HTML, parang naririnig-rinig ko to. And then I started to apply what I've learned from that. Doon ko nalaman na, building a website. And then from there, nagkaroon ako ng full-time. After nun, pagka-graduate ko, siguro mga 6 months or so, wala nga ako ma-applyan dahil nga, wala ka namang alam sa buhay. Bata ka eh. And then nagkaroon ng job opening, web designer, requirements, HTML, Photoshop. Sabi ko, uy, alam ko to Apply ako. Right? Apply ako. And then I got a job. So I was a web designer as early on, as I have said. But this is back in the day, guys, na ang internet connection pa. I don't know kung inabutan nyo yun, yung dial-up. Yung may ganun pa kami. Tapos marami pang small player. Ngayon kasi, pagka sinabi mong internet provider, ilan na lang? Ano ba? PLDT? Smart? Ano pa bang internet provider sa atin? So anyways, back then, may mga maliliit pa na internet service provider. So yun nga, naging web designer ako. And then from there, nagkaroon ako ng interest sa web because sabi ko parang ay sarap ng idea na para kang radio host and then anywhere from any part of the world can hear you. Kasi ganun ka, pag nag-publish ka ng ng web page back then, right? So anyway, so ganun nangyari. And then yun nga, nag-employed ako. I don't know what to do. Marami akong sinubukan na business bago online business, right? Marami rin akong pinasukan ng mga kung ano nung traditional business and then dumating sa point na 2006, sabi ng kaibigan ko, college friend ko na si Sherwin, which is also a web designer, sabi niya, pre, bakit hindi mo subukan itong internet business? Marami siyang in-open up na different businesses pero parang chat lang namin. Sabi niya, tingnan mo itong AdSense. Itong AdSense na to, all you have to do is apply. Back then, mas madali naman mag-apply. And then from there, bibigyan ka lang nila ng computer code, ipipaste mo lang sa website mo, kikita ka na. So, ganoon yung nangyari. So, ganoon ang ginawa ko and we have the Paul, remember yung ating discussion board, discussion forum sa YouTube? Yeah. Doon ko pinaste yung HTML, yung AdSense na yun. And then, sabi sa akin ng kaibigan ko, pare, pag may nag-click dyan, kada may click niya, kikita ka. So, lumabas na yung ads dun sa forum. Sabi ko, ibig mo sabihin, kada may mag-click nito, kikita ko? Oo. Kinlik ko ng maraming ganun. Sabi niya, pare, alam ko nasa isip mo, pero hindi mangyayari yan, ha? Alam ni Google. Kung ikaw yung nagkiklik ng ads mo. So, anyways, ganun po nagsimula. And then I create multiple websites para po kumita sa AdSense. So, my first dollar talaga online was just this AdSense coming from that youth forum. Siguro it took me 1 year pa bago kinita yung $100. Check pa yun. Check pa. Again, sabi ko nga sa inyo, kung alam ko lang na magko-coach ako, pinicturean ko man lang yung first check ko na yun. Hindi ko alam eh. So for a couple of months, check yun hanggang sa sinabi ni Facebook, ni Google, hey, alam mo ba, pwedeng bank deposit straight na? Sige. So ganun na po yung nangyari. So anyways, ganun yung naging initial income ko, actually really AdSense. And then na-realize ko na pagka AdSense kasi naka-based lang kami nun sa search engine optimization. So pag nakarank ka ng high sa Google, malaki ang kita mo. Pag nagbago ang algorithm ni Google na wala ka sa first page, second page, babagsak yung kita mo. So sabi ko, this is not a good business model. This is not a long term kasi nga nasa isip ko, consistent income. So dun pumasok yung digital products. I learned about creating ebooks. So dun po nagsimula lahat. I create ebooks, and then audiobooks, and then I serve the Christian market. And then I start na, doon na yung mga video courses natin. Of course, nagkaroon na ng Negosyo University hanggang sa nagkaroon na tayo ng mga coaching programs. So, I know it's a long story but I love to tell that story.
Well, Coach, nabanggit mo nga na, di ba, you're in your journey to doing this business, na sa mga stories mo, you encountered the failure, stuff like that. Ano yung ilan sa mga failures na na-encounter mo and how you bounce back from this failure?
Oh boy. MG. Napakarami kasi talagang failure eh. Pagka nag-launch ka ng product and thinking na bibenta, sabay hindi pala, that is a failure. There was a time, just imagine, guys, back in the day, nasa web development na ako, and I'm a pretty researcher kasi ako eh. That's one of my strength is I'm a researcher. So I can figure things out on my own. Pero there was a time na yung mga simpleng putting things together eh. Kasi ngayon, marami ng software eh, na, you know, like Kartra and all this ClickFunnels and all these things na pretty much that's all you need eh. Kami noon, we put things together. Yung squeeze page, really, i-design mo yung page ng WordPress. And in many cases, you have to hard code it just for that form to show up. And then iti-test mo all those kind of things. In automation, wala pa nung matinding segmentation. There are so many small stuff. When I look back, sabi ko, napakahirap. Samantalang ngayon, they have all these tools and technology na hindi available. Hindi pa number one si WordPress noon eh. Back in 2006 or 7, meron pa nung tinatawag na Joomla. So yung Joomla, it's like, you know, mga plug-in to, just to make it work, you're gonna install different plug-ins, and then pag nagbago si browser, magbe-break yung page mo. Kasi gano'n yun eh, pag nag-update ng si Chrome, wala pa si Chrome noon, si IE. Tapos iba-iba, ang challenge pa namin noon, Paul and Joseph, iba ang itsura ng website mo sa Internet Explorer, iba sa Netscape, iba sa, ano pa yung isa, before Chrome, may isa pa eh. So, those kind of stuff, napakaraming challenges eh. Yeah, to even, eventually, naging immune na ako eh, na this is really part of the process. Again, this is one of the things that I learned as an employee to become an entrepreneur is the word you have to rephrase or rewire your definition of failure. Now, it's not a failure, but it is an experiment. So everything that we do is an experiment. So yeah, yun, I would say.
Tama, Coach. And even ako, no, I've been into vlogging din. Kaya rin ako napunta sa IBMC because nagsimula din ako sa vlogging. Nakakatawa yung story mo, no? And ano lang, Coach, matanong ko lang, especially sa mga listeners natin, ano bang potential ng digital product business ngayon?
Oh my God. Grabe. Kung isa-isay natin, grabe yung potential ng business ngayon. Dahil, number one, siguro half pa ng population natin ay wala pa po sa internet connection. So think about that. Minsan it's easy to think na, ay marami nang nagbibenta online and all those things. That is because primarily you are surrounded by people like me and other na who do this for this kind of business. So parang it's easy to assume. Pero napakalaking market pa nito. Imagine, I've been teaching this for 2014 yata, 2015. And yet, even up to this day, paraming tao ang hindi alam ang digital business, particularly selling digital selling information product. If that's what you mean, Paul and Joseph, selling information product like ebooks and audiobooks and video courses and coaching program. At nasa-shock rin ako mismo kasi, marami na tayong naturuan, marami na tayong mga naging estudyante in different market and niches. May mga market na ako mismo hindi maniwala na may bibili eh. Just like recipe. I have one of my biggest students, nasa recipe business sila. And again, common misconception and objections ng iba. Sir Jon, lahat nasa YouTube University na. Sir Jon, lahat nasa Google na. May bibili pa ba niyan? Well, guess what? Yung last time kami nag-usap ng dalawa kong estudyante, yung isa 2.7 million, yung isa over 10 million na siya selling recipes.
Wow.
Ito, meron nga ako isang kaibigan rito. Wala pa naman siya sa ebook, pero mahilig kasi siyang mag-bake. So sabi ko, bro, alam mo bang pag pinablish mo yan sa YouTube, kikita ka? So for over a year, lagi ko sinasabi sa kanya yan. Pero of course, hindi siya nakikinig kasi nahiyaan man ako eh. Nahiya ako sa camera eh. Bulol ako eh. Kaya. Bro, huwag ka na magsalita. Huwag ka na lumabas sa camera. I-show mo na lang yan kung paano mo ginagawa. So, ganun nga ang ginawa niya. Okay? This was like, I think it was 3 months ago. 3 months ago. So, ang ginawa niya, masarap talaga siyang mag-bake. Kasi pagka nag-gathering kami, yung sa cell group namin sa church, siya yung nagdadala rito ng pandesal. I think freshly baked Talagang grabe, dapat i-shoot mo to. Thinking nila, napakasimple naman ito. Alam na maraming Pilipino. Sinut niya yung video. Okay? And then, nagustuhan ng tao ngayon. I think nasa 300,000 na yata yung views ng YouTube niya. And ngayon, this morning lang, nag-message siya sa akin, Coach Jon, maraming salamat. I received my first $1,000 from Google AdSense because of his pandesal recipe. Okay?
So more of YouTube yung generation niya, no?
Yun yung business model niya. Again, somehow, kung titignan natin, is the same thing naman with what we do with information. Ang difference lang, nasa ebook yung format. Siya, nasa YouTube yung format. Nasa video yung format. But the point there is not the business model. The point there is, there are so many ways to make money online. Oh my Lord. Ito pa, may isi-share ako sa inyo. Again, YouTube din to. Because I'm just fooling around with YouTube recently. Meron akong nagka-issue ko sa isang Zoom. Guys, yung Zoom, nagkaroon ako ng issue sa Zoom. Kasi pag-record ko, I always do a webinar. And pag-record ko sa Zoom, sabi ko, bakit hindi nag-automatic convert siya into a video? So, nag-search ako. Sabi ko, ba't gano'n? Nagpunta ako sa Zoom. Mga frequently asked question, right? Ganon. Troubleshooting 101. Wala akong makitang solusyon. Sabi ko dun sa isa kong staff, hanapin mo nga to. Wala akong time. I mean, I can figure it out, right? I'm a researcher. Remember, that's my strength. Sabi niya, Coach, basahin mo nga to. Oo nga, Sabi ko, okay, I'm gonna record this video. In 3-minute video, guys. 3-minute video. Again, I'm not trying to monetize my YouTube channel, by the way, because that is not my business model. If you go to YouTube, you can see a lot of my videos. Wala monetization yun. Kaya wala kayong makikitang advertisement whatsoever. This is just like testing, see how easy to make money online. So ginawa ko 3-minute video, nag-record lang ako, parang ganito ginagawa natin. Okay, hey guys, sabi ko, ganito pa. Ang plano ko noon, si-serve ko lang sa Philippine market. Kaya medyo taglish pa ako. Sabi ko, hey guys, if you had this problem na hindi nag-convert yung Zoom recording nyo, here's what you're gonna do. Step 1, step 2, step 3. 3-minute video lang yon. The audio is even bad because, again, it's just like an instant thing. It's not even pinlano. Okay? And last time I checked, I made $175 from that thing.
Wow.
I know, it's crazy, right? Parang, sabi ko, can you imagine how easy it is kung alam lang ng tao? The problem is they always like, hindi ako techie, or I'm too old, or I'm too young, or all those things. Because once you have that in your head, wala na pong makakatulong sa inyo. I cannot help you anymore because you always have these excuses in your head. That is a problem.
Man. So, Coach, so what helped you succeed in the industry of digital business? Ano sa tingin mo yung nag-lead sa'yo sa industry na to? Sa digital coaching?
Sa digital, okay, when terms about coaching or Negosyo University, I guess my years of experience in selling the Christian market, because quite frankly, selling in a Christian market, medyo mahirap siya. Because generally, pag sinabi mo kasi Christian market, Paul and Joseph, it's nasa low end sila ng ng income eh. Hindi naman low end ng income. How would I say this? Medyo kasi sila pagdating sa pera eh. Yun na lang yung sasabihin ko siguro. I cannot come up with the right phrase and terminology. Yun eh. And I sell ebooks. Magkano lang naman ang ebooks natin? $20, $30. So through the years of working on that all by myself. So I did everything, Paul and Joseph. I wrote the copy, write the email, put things together. I put up my own website. I create my own product. I hire lang a freelancer. I did every single thing na tinuro ko sa IBMC. Ako lahat ang gumawa nun eh. Kaya kahit balik-baliktarin mo yung negosyo na yun, kahit nakapikit ako, kaya kong gawin talaga dahil ginawa ko eh. So when I entered the Philippine market, this was nung nakita ko kasi yung Facebook, nag-roll out na sa Philippines. Kasi before, ang hirap i-reach out yung Philippines kung sa Google lang.
Yeah.
Diba? Parang ang hirap eh. Anong keyword ang isi-search mo? Pag sinearch mo, how to make money on ebooks sa Google keyword tool, there's nothing will gonna show up. Nothing. Because Filipinos are not even aware of this thing, right? So nung nag-roll out sa Facebook, doon lang ako na nagsimula. Pero back then, ilang years na ako sa business noon? 2009. Almost 7 years na ako sa business noon eh. Nobody knows what I do eh. Kaya when I showed up in Facebook or in the Philippine market, they were shocked that I have one ebook that I made over $500,000. And that naturally, Filipinos will be skeptics, right? Because they are not even aware with the industry that we are in eh. So yun. So ganun yung, I would say, mga nangyari or naging advantage ko. And not to mention na I'm student of life ka talaga eh. I read a lot of books from different sources. And then one of my strength also kasi, Joseph and Paul, I'm a quick starter eh. Ibig sabihin, pag may na-idea ko, i-execute ko agad eh. That's my strength. Kaya, yeah.
Napakahalaga nun, ano? Yung pagiging quick, yung speed of implementation talaga dapat yung gawin natin, ano, as an entrepreneur.
Oo, kasi yung momentum mapupunta sa'yo, yung power of momentum, which is lagi kong tinuturo sa IBMC program, there's a power of momentum eh. You will never be hovering na parang helicopter eh. It's either you go up or you go down, that's all. So if you did something, kahit na mali, okay pa rin yun. Kaysa sa wala kang ginagawa dahil pababa ka. And spirit. And I believe naman kayo, Paul and Joseph, kung i-analyze nyo rin yun, you probably have the same rin eh. You guys are a quick starter. Naturally, generally speaking, entrepreneurs are quick starter, but we are pretty bad at follow through. Na-experience nyo na ba yun? Joseph, Paul? Sa simula lang, tapos hindi na masundan, wala na follow up.
Ningas ko gan minsan, coach.
Yun kasi somehow talaga ang nature ng entrepreneur. So parang kung titingnan nyo, maraming entrepreneur talaga ang ganun.
Coach, may may tanong lang din ako. Kasi yung ibang mga employees, sasabihin nila, yes, this business can work for you because it's something you like or passionate about. But how about yung mga regular employees lang? How can they escape the cubicle world? Or what are the processes or the basic things they should know and consider?
Yeah, number one, you really want to become an entrepreneur. Yun yung number one. Because kung nandito ka lang, you're up for just to make extra income, maaaring kumita ka konti at pansamantala. Pero if you wanna stay longer, like me, or 12 years, 13 years na sa business, you really wanna become an entrepreneur. Okay? So the first thing, of course, is number one, is educate yourself. You have to accept the fact because pagka nag-educate ka kasi, it somehow requires some humility. Ano yung humility? That you don't know what you don't know. It's for some people, the reason they read books is, parang pagka isang cup is already full, you cannot pour more water in it. Right? So you have to learn to education talaga is number one. You have to invest in your own education. In book, just imagine, katulad nito, this new book that I just bought, I bought it, okay? I haven't read it. Kabibili ko pa lang. So just imagine, for example, this one, marami na siyang binild at sinil na business. Like millions of dollars. Can you imagine someone with that experience gonna write a book, yung kanyang years of experience, all the mistakes that he has done, all the successes that he's done, the correct moves, the bad moves, the wrong moves. Ilalagay niya lang rito. Can you imagine how much bargain that is? Di ba? So, number one talaga is education. Number two is you have to come up with time. Kaya nga, what I did when I was starting is this. Meron akong full-time job, typical na 8 to 5, right? I wake up early. Yes, you have to make sacrifices. Ito yung sinasabi ko. Guys, you have to make sacrifices in the beginning. Okay? Cut down sleep in the beginning. Because someday you can sleep whenever you want. I can sleep whenever I want. Okay? 2 hours ago, kagising ko lang sa mid-nap ko. Okay? And pag empleyado ka, well, good luck sa mid-nap. Pwede ka naman mag-nap sa opisina, pero the following week, wala ka ng trabaho. Okay? So, that's the thing. You have cut down time, education, and then trying things out. You have to learn to keep taking action, keep moving on. Okay? And ultimately, kung isa sa mga dapat mong pag-aralan is marketing and selling. Okay? This is one of those biggest lesson ko ng entrepreneurial life. Kasi noon, ang nasa isip ko lang, magtotayo ko ng negosyo, ipag-pray ko yan. Talagang I'm gonna give my best. Yung pala, you don't know how to market and sell. Paano mangyayari yun? you have to learn to market and sell. And I believe that many businesses fail, not because their ability to build it, but their inability to sell their stuff. Kasi marami dyan, pag tinanong mo bakit nalugi yung negosyo, may mga iba't ibang sagot. Pero pag may pumapasok na sa pera, masusolusyonan yung mga problema na yun eh. Ang problema, walang pumapasok na sapat na kita sa negosyo nila, thus, maglulugi negosyo nila. Period. Ano, parang common sense, pero it's not a common thinking eh.
Nakakatuwa naman yung kinento ni Coach Jen sa kanyang journey to educate yourself, also find time and make sacrifices. Ngayon, June 12, Coach Jan, alam naman natin, Joseph, araw ng kalayaan, pinagdiriwang ng Pilipinas, yung kasarinlan, yung kalayaan natin, Pero ngayon, ibang klaseng kalayaan, ibang klaseng freedom yung ating gustong matamo, o marami sa mga empleyado, lalo na lockdown, na nag-undergo ng enhanced community quarantine, o kung anumang klaseng quarantine yung ina-undergo nila. Yung last question namin, Coach Jan, is financial freedom. Ano ba dapat yung kailangan mong gawin in order to take the step, based sa mga kunento mo and based sa story ng buhay mo? What do you think people should need to do? What is their call to action in order to attain financial freedom?
Okay, number one, you have to identify kung ano bang klaseng lifestyle yung gusto mo. When I start, again, go in my journey in entrepreneurship, I read a lot of books from different entrepreneurs, from like the Bill Gates of our world. There are a lot of, I would say, even some contradicting advice. But ultimately, financial freedom, you have to set a certain goal in your mind. How much is that income that you will be happy na magiging satisfied ka na with this income doing what you love to do? So, in other words, not necessarily multi-million business, but what makes you happy pagdating sa financial freedom? Because I know it's a funny thing na, pero I don't even remember when I was in college, yung goal setting, it was never, I don't at least remember, I don't remember anything, or maaring nag-cutting class ba ako noon or absent ako noon, hindi na pag-usapan yung magkano pa talaga yung gusto mong kita na magiging masaya ka na. So that is the first step. That is really the first step of financial freedom. And another thing sa akin, pag sinabi kasing freedom, not just simply doing nothing. Kasi minsan nagkakaroon ng misconception ng being isang chillionaire or freedom is doing nothing and lazy. Hindi yun ang tinuturo natin. What we're trying to say is doing something that you love, that you enjoy, and at the same time, you make money from it. Right? And I'm telling you right now, growth is part of it. Because when I started, sabi ko gusto ko lang kumita ng $500. And then after kumita ka ng $500, ano sa tingin nyo magiging next step? Pag kumita ka na ng 500, gusto mo kumita ng 1,000. Yeah. And then 2,000. Pag kumita ka ng 2,000, titigil ka na ba? Hindi. Per month? No. I want to make 5,000. And then you want to make 10,000. And 20,000, and then 40,000, then 50. Pataas ang pataas yun eh. And this is one of the things that I learned in terms of financial freedom is, if you want more, it doesn't mean you are greedy. Okay? Because if you want more, it also comes with growth. Hindi naman kasi lalaki yung kita mo pag ikaw mismo hindi mag-grow as a person, as a human being. So this is something that you need to think. Again, mayroong misconception dyan, sasabihin nila yung contentment. Magkaiba ang definition ng contentment versus apathy. Normally, pagka sinabi ng, especially in the Christian word, contentment, they really mean yung apathy. Magkaiba yun Okay? You can be happy with where you are, but it doesn't mean you're contented. Do it make sense, guys? Because yes, growth is part of it. Pag hindi ka, diba sabi nga, if you're not growing, you are dying. Yun lang yun. So, financial freedom for me, call to action, again, the same thing na binanggit ko sa inyo, educate yourself. That is the thing. How to attain financial freedom? You have to first educate yourself. First, set your goal. Number 2, education. Educate yourself so how you can apply or how can you achieve this financial freedom.
Wow, nakakatuwa naman. Ano? Very inspiring talaga ang ating special guest ngayong gabi sa Beyond Frontliners. Ano? And sa mga share ni Coach Jon, ito talaga importante dito, Joseph, yung mindsetting. Ano? Along the way, lalo sa akin, ano, nandun pa rin yung how to break that employee mindset, yung mga habits and stuff like that. Na kaya naman talaga nating i-break. Anong insights mo dyan, Joseph?
Sa akin yung sacrifice talagang, especially hindi lang, di ba, may ministry tayo, may family tayo, and then may mga iba pa tayong ginagawa. So yung mga side hustle natin. So I think worth it naman talaga na magsakripisyo tayo ng oras natin, even ng strength natin for something greater good naman talaga ito.
Tama, no? Very inspiring talaga yung shinare ngayon ni Coach Jon sa atin dito sa Beyond Frontliners. Well, Coach Jon, any final words sa ating mga viewers, sa ating mga audience?
Yes, ang kanila makikita.
Absolutely. Of course, follow niyo si Joseph at si Paul. Make sure you subscribe to them. I think they're doing a great thing, and they learn. You can learn a lot from them as well. And of course, you can check out Negosyo University if you want to learn more. You can sign up to our email newsletter. Just enter your name and email, or you can follow me on YouTube video. I'm on YouTube as well. I publish a lot of videos there. If I am making sense, then keep following me and subscribe to me. Kung hindi naman, okay lang. Thank you for giving me a chance na mapakinggan yung mga kalokohan ko sa YouTube.
Coach, kailan ba ang lifestyle entrepreneur ulit?
Ano na ulit?
Lifestyle Entrepreneur Summit sa Philippines.
Oo nga eh. Well, unfortunately, because of the COVID and all kaya wala muna tayo this coming 2021. So, malamang 2022 na. So, dahil hindi pa natin alam. Ano, Paul?
Hahabol na lang ako, Coach Jon, sa Pilipinas.
Oo nga eh, kasi hindi natin alam kasi kung willing na ba mag-take ng risk ang mga Filipino to gather together eh. So, kaya online muna tayo. So the good thing with what we do, guys, is we're already here before even the lockdown. We've been doing this for many years. Sila ngayon pa lang nila inaaral. Mag-Zoom. Ngayon pala sila mag-Zoom. Napakatagal na natin ginagawa yung Zoom na yan. Go to webinar.
Nakaset na yung mindset, ano?
Oo.
I mean, nandun na yung mindset natin.
Nandun na tayo eh. Sanay na tayo sa mga ganito eh. Sila ngayon pa lang. Well, but it's never too late naman. Yan.
Yeah. Again, thank you so much, Pinoy Digital Solutions followers for watching this video. Mapapanood nyo ang replay ng ating show sa Facebook channel and even in our YouTube page. Thank you so much for this. Join us again next week on another episode of Beyond Frontliners. Remember, don't be part of the problem, be part of the solution. Maraming salamat po. Yan.
So recorded pa. We're still on?